Yeah, we light it up, yeah. Let the whole world see us. We light it up, light it up, light it up. Give all glory to Jesus.
We light it up,
Light it up,
light it up.
light it up. Every move got meaning. Let your light so shine, let it glow. Let the Father get the reason. Yeah, and we stepping clean, no stain on the fit. Walk with a glow, yeah, heaven in it. City wanna darken, but we still lit. Truth in my cup, don't mix no sin with it. Ain't chasing fame, ain't seeing lights. I got that word, yeah, that's my life. Enemy watch, but they can't dim. What God put in me, that's too bright. I move like favor when I walk in. Peace on me, I'm locked in. Crowd feel the vibe when I walk by. Cause heaven make noise when the saints win. I don't gotta fake it, I don't gotta front. What I got came straight from up. If they ask why I shine so hard, tell them all praise to the one. Yeah, we light it up.
Light it up, light it up.
Yeah, let the whole world see us.
We light it up,
Light it up,
light it up.
yeah, give all glory to Jesus.
We light it up,
Light it up,
light it up.
light it up. Every move got meaning. Let your light so shine, let it glow. Let the Father get the reason. Hey, we in the club, but the spirit clean. No lust in my step, no jealousy. Still dance, still smile, still free. Cause the truth be said to me. Bottle pop, but my joy real. I don't need a high to feel. This peace that I'm dancing in was paid in blood on Calvary's hill. They say how you happy in chaos. I say grace keep me afloat. Got enemies mad, but I still wait. Cause God got me on his boat. Hey, let him watch, let him stare. We ain't hiding what God put here. When the light hit the dark so strong, even demons gotta disappear. Yeah, we light it up,
Light it up, light it up.
yeah. Let the whole world see us.
We light it up,
Light it up,
light it up.
give all glory to Jesus.
We light it up,
Light it up,
light it up.
light it up. Every move got meaning. Let your light so shine, let it glow. Let the Father get the reason.
We light it up, light it up.
Light it up.
Let the whole world see us.
Don't go.
Light it up,
Light it up.
light it up.
Light it up.
Give all glory to Jesus.
Hey guys, how you doing? So I know you haven't seen me all day. I'm actually not properly dressed. I have a bonnet on. I'm looking like who did it and why, but I did want to come on and do the meal prep, show you guys what I had made for this week's meal prep. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we have, since this is out here in the forefront, is just my basic olives, my green olives and my black olives. I've been liking having this for a snack. We do have another snack, which is going to be our Granny Smith apples. You know, that has been a staple for me. So the next thing I have made is basically some filet mignon. So I pan sealed the fillets and then I put in some shallots and then I had some leftover sweet peppers. I had one of them left over. So I added that to it. I made like a little butter gravy kind of situation. And I know that we like to steer away from butter, but yeah, I don't. If I want to add butter to something, then I'm going to add butter. So we had made that, pan seared it. So I look forward to trying that out. And then the next item we have is our peppers for breakfast. So that there. The next item I made is some carrots. So basically I had boiled the carrots and then I seasoned them up. And I add in some sucralose sugar, salt, pepper, red pepper flakes. What else? I think that's it. Garlic, onion, you know, the basic seasoning. So that tastes pretty good as well too as I try that out. Next thing that I had made is some string beans. I had a taste for the string beans this week. So basically these are sauteed string beans. Again, the mixtures of seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, onion. I put some garlic in there as well too. Now, next thing I made is just some air fried wings that I sauteed in a little bit of sweet chili sauce, teriyaki sauce, and I think that's it. So these are the wings here. I haven't tried them out, but I'm pretty sure they are delicious. And then the next thing I made, because I had leftover vegetables leftover vegetables left over. Say that 2 times fast. And I was like, I don't want them to go bad, so I'm just gonna fix it. So this is broccoli, zucchini, and some sweet peppers and some onions. I made that. So I basically just did like I've been doing for the past couple of weeks, putting that in the oven and letting them roast in the oven. And then the last thing we have is our sandwich here for breakfast. So I actually found new waffles from Aldi. So, and they were cheaper than ShopRite. So we definitely are going to be starting to go back to Aldi again. But this is basically, I believe this is buttermilk waffles. And then I put my cheese on top. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing when I do that. So I'll just show it like this to you. So that is the sandwich. And like I said, I put cheese, 2 pieces of sausage, which I'm actually trying to get rid of because I think I'm going to be switching over back to the banquet sausages. But we'll see, because the brand doesn't make beef, and I like to have beef, sausages as well too. And the Great Value only does turkey and pork. They don't do beef. So that's everything that I did make for this week. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this part of the video. I'll see you, God willing, sometime this week when we do our workout. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Hey guys, good morning. Happy and blessed Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well and having a beautiful and glorious day. If it's Thursday, you watching this, I hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeah, I'm about to start my full body workout. Guys, I have been suffering. This allergy season, it has been kicking my tush. So on top of just me having allergies, I also have a cold on top of that. So if I'm looking like who did and why, if one eye, right now I'm looking at my eyes, one eye look bigger than the other eye, don't say nothing. But yeah, I'm just over here suffering, but we're still getting this workout in. We are still doing all the things that we need to do. So I'm watching Whitney's channel. We're about to do a 25-minute workout with her, and then we're gonna get ready for work. I am gonna come back later on and tell you something that I am doing that's new. So something that I'm doing new, that I'm pushing myself to do, that some days I actually don't want to do it, and it's only been like a couple of days. But yeah, I'll tell you more about that when I come back later on.
Stick with me today because it's going to be tough, but I'll be here to guide you in a gentle yet encouraging way.
They turn words into noise. Real talk, each tone. Heard clear, not confused. Real talk, each tone. Acts 2, that's proven. Real talk, each tone. Every nation, they heard. Real talk, each tone. Clear word, that's word. Pentecost, go read it clear. Different nations all draw near. Every man heard in his own ear. Not confusion, truth right here. Parthians, Medes, all in line. Every language by design. Not no random broken signs. This, that, order, this divine. If it's noise, that ain't it. If no meaning, don't submit. Word don't twist, don't remix. Stick to scripture, that's the fix. They be adding, taking out, turning truth to something else. But the word cut through the doubt. Stand firm, don't need help. Real talk, each tongue. Heard clear, not confused. Real talk, each tongue. Acts 2, that's proven. Real talk, each tongue. Every nation, they heard. Real talk, each tongue. Clear word, that's word. It was amazing how we here. Same speech, different ear. Not unclear, what's sincere. Truth too plain, bring it here. If no interpreter, hold that. That's command, that's a fact. Build the church, don't distract. Truth stand, never lack. God not author.
Hey guys, how you doing? It is your girl Abia Grant. Hope everybody is doing well and having a blessed and glorious day. It is Saturday and it is 8:47 a.m. and I am running the streets. Well, not running the streets yet, about to run the streets. And when I say run the streets, that means what? It is time to hit up the stores. And guys, I do apologize. I still have a cold. I'm not sure if I mentioned it here. But your girl has been suffering. So if you hear me cough or sound nasally or any one of those things, that is the reason why, okay? So I apologize for that, but we cannot control it.
I'm on some medication right now, but that's besides the point. The reason why I wanted to come on and talk to you guys is, one, we're about to, like I said, mentioned before, go to the stores. Today, I'm going to be hitting up Walmart. We're going to be doing Walmart pickup. So I decided I'm going to continue with Walmart pickup. The problem is that I can't pick up everything from Walmart. So that means that we are going to be going to Aldi's to pick up the remaining of our items. However, it's not going to be the same Aldi's that I normally go to. It's going to be a different Aldi that's kind of nearer to the house. But I tend to not go there because it's kind of out the way. And then I may swing by the dollar store, may or may not. I like to pick up my toothbrushes from the dollar store. But I'm pretty specific on the type of toothbrush that I like to pick up. I like to pick up the hard or bristle toothbrushes. I don't F with those soft toothbrushes because I don't feel like it cleans anything. I feel like I still have like stuff on my teeth. I want to make sure like it actually takes off whatever. So I had picked up one last week from a different Dollar Tree that I had went to. So since we're going to the other side of town, well, the other side of the house, I'm going to check and see if they have some toothbrushes there. And then I'm going to stop by ShopRite because ShopRite, I believe they're having a sale on Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. I think I seen it in the flyer for $1.99. And you know, if we could find discounted laundry detergent and name brand laundry detergent, we're going to pick that up. And it's on sale. Perfect for me. I love a good sale. So we're going to stop by there to pick that up. I wanted to talk to you guys about the change up when it comes to my fitness, okay? Or what I consider to be a helping guide to my fitness is that I have started walking again. And I'm not talking about, oh, we doing 2 miles per hour. We're doing 2 miles a day or anything like that. Just simply getting into the act of walking again. Now, moving out to Jersey, things change. I wound up purchasing a car. When you live in Jersey, at least the town that I live in, it's very hard to walk around. I mean, we have transportation, buses and things like that, and trains. You guys have seen me get on the trains. But I was like, it's summertime and your girl is tired of paying $6 a day to pay for parking at the train station that I park at. So therefore, we're going to be incorporating walking again. Now, the reason why I used to walk before, because I used to walk to the train station in the morning and in the evening when I had gotten out of work. The reason why I stopped doing it was because I was getting lazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was getting lazy and I was just like, it's hot, it's whatever. I just want to jump in my car and just get home, blah, blah, blah. Now, the walk from the train to the house is 15 minutes. Now, I did start doing the walk. However, I was walking to a different train station, which is about 24 minutes out. I'm able to do it in about 20 minutes. And it's a little bit further out. That walk is a mile, okay? Going and coming back. The walk that is, or the train station that's more nearer to my house is a little more than half a mile. So about 11 blocks or so, 11, 12 blocks. So I was like that I need to do this. I need to just throw that attitude out the window that, you know, oh, I have to, I don't know, like I need to get over this laziness situation. I really need to get over this laziness situation. And I was like, you know what, Abia, you're just going to have to do it. You know, you're going to have to stop this thought process in your head that you had to only get your activities in at home, meaning like working out at home or whatever, and that you can't be out and about. So right now I just parked up at Walmart. Let me go ahead and let the people know that I have arrived.
Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble.
guys. So we just came from Aldi, which is actually in the other lot. I'm sitting in the lot right now for Dollar Tree. I'm about to walk inside, but I wanted to go through the haul with you guys for Walmart and from Aldi. So I'm trying to pull up my receipts here if it allows me to pull it up. We did pretty good this week as far as how much money we spent. So I spent a total of $33. Well, technically, yeah, with taxes, $33.18 at Walmart. So let me show you what I got from Walmart. Essentially, majority of the stuff is for my husband, but some of the stuff is for the house or for me. So I got some Banquet sausages. I switched back over to the Banquet sausages. So I got one box of these. I still have the Great Value sausages, the round ones that I normally make. I'm not sure how much I have, but it's a decent amount. And then I also have another box of beef Banquet sausages. So I just picked up one bag or one box for right now. I purchased some spinach. Let's see. I purchased some peppers because, I've been switching over back to my peppers for our breakfast meal prep. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to make the spinach. The reason why is I realized this week I picked up a lot of vegetables, guys. And I'll show you in a minute on what I mean. So we have another bag of spinach. Okay. This is a lot of vegetables. Just realized that, but it's okay. We're going to eat it eventually. The next thing I purchased is some red pepper hummus. You could kind of see it there. They just put it in the bag, so, since it's food. I bought 2 cans of corn. Okay, we got 2 cans of corn because I just felt like having corn this week. Next, I bought some olives because, we've been doing our olive snack situation. And then I bought a can of black olives as well too. Now I know I have a can at the house. So next thing I have purchased is some maple syrup. This is for hubby. I purchased some brown sugar. I just like to have it in the house, even though I just filled up the container of brown sugar. Babe likes to use it for like his seasons and stuff. I purchased some unsweetened applesauce. This is for hubby. And then the last thing I purchased from Walmart is some foil sheets. So that's everything that I got from Walmart. So from Aldi, I spent $35.61. So that's not that bad. So first thing I had purchased is some potato buns. This is for Bay and for me as well too. He had fixed us some burgers last night that was absolutely delicious. And he likes to use potato rolls instead of like regular hamburger buns. So since I was in the store and I knew that we had ate a lot of the bread yesterday, I was like, let me just pick up a bag in the event he decides that he wants to, fix something today or during the week. So next thing I purchased is some lightly salted rice cakes. You guys know this is a staple. Next thing I purchased is some flour, which is turned upside down. I put it in the little bag for the vegetables so that the flour doesn't get all over the bag. The next thing I bought is some pretzels. These are for me because I just been on a pretzel kick. I had went to Ollie's a couple of weeks ago and I had got some pretzels. And I was like, Dad, why did you stop eating pretzels? And I was like, girl, get yourself some pretzels. I don't eat it all the time, but when I have like that munchy taste, I go to pretzels. So the next thing I have purchased is some oat milk. I like to put this in my chai tea. The next thing I purchased is some protein waffles. Now this is new, okay? This is the second time I've purchased this from Aldi, And this is the second time I've seen it. Prior to that, I've never seen protein waffles at Aldi. They do have protein French toast. I know I've purchased those before, but remember I told you guys last week I need to, go to Aldi and see what they have. This is one of the new items that I had picked up because I was like, I know they probably added some stuff since, I last been. It's by a brand called Breakfast Best, and it is 12 grams of protein per serving. So 2 waffles are giving you 12 grams of protein, 26 carbs. The sodium is high, it's 310 milligrams of sodium. The fat is 8 grams. I mean, hey, listen, we trying to do our best, okay? I did try it last week because I made some sandwiches last week for breakfast, and it was good. I mean, I didn't taste any difference, honestly. I bought some butter spray because, we need it in the house, and me and Bae have been fixing a lot of air fried chicken, so we just have it in the house. I bought some Asian kick wing sauce. It's the first time I'm using this. I'm hoping that it is spicy. I'm going to do some air fried wings this week for meal prep. So I was like, I could use this sauce for the chicken. It's high on the sodium, to be honest with you, very high on the sodium. But like I said, we can't be perfect with everything. Like, it's a balance. So next thing I purchased is some Dijon mustard because we just needed it for the house. Next thing I purchased is some stone ground mustard. Again, we just need it in the house. Next thing I purchased is 2 avocados. They were 59 cents for the avocados. I couldn't find any others that weren't like hard as a rock, so I only got 2. Plus, I don't eat avocados like that, so I was just like, you know what? Let me only get 2. All right, the last 2 items that I purchased, and this one I said that I have a lot of vegetables, is I put 2 bags of asparagus because I just felt like having asparagus this week. So I don't know if I'm going to want to fix it all these vegetables or what. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I'm going to have to fix that asparagus because I don't want it to go bad. So the next thing I bought is some chocolate. And I know you're like, girl, really? Chocolate? You know that you break out. Yeah, I know that I do. This is dark chocolate. I was talking to Bae this morning and I'm cramping right now. So he said that he saw somewhere online that dark chocolate is supposed to help with cramping. I mean, I took some ibuprofen, but it's like still knocking. But he said that supposedly this is supposed to be faster with, cramping, compared to taking ibuprofen. So I was like, all right, babe, I'll pick up some dark chocolate when I go to Aldi and I'll put that to test to see if, what you basically saw on wherever you saw it is accurate or if it's not accurate. So that's everything that I purchased so far. We're going to do 2 more stops. Like I said, I'm in a lot right now to go to Dollar Tree. We're going to pop our head in there. And then I got to go down this block, literally, and go to ShopRite and check and see if they have the laundry detergent, and then we're gonna go home. All right, guys, so we are back in the car. I did my last 2 stops for today. So I'm in a ShopRite parking lot. I picked up a couple of items. It's $18.37 that I had spent in ShopRite, which is not too bad. So the first thing I picked up is some ground beef for Bae and, for us. This is just a replacement of the beef that we had yesterday. Next thing I bought is the laundry detergent that I told you about. That's $1.99. So I bought 2 of those laundry detergents. So this should be pretty good. I got a sweet potato because I just got 1 sweet potato because I wanted to do like a small little sweet potato mash that I had made before, but I don't want to make too much of it. So I only got 1 like very large sweet potato. So I picked that up, and then from the dollar store, I only picked up 1 item. They did not have any toothbrushes. So we didn't pick that up, but I purchased the book. So this is the book that I purchased from the dollar store for $1.50. And that is pretty much it. So I am about to head back to the house, sit myself down. I was going to say lay my bones down, but yeah, I'm going to be relaxing for the rest of today. I don't have anywhere to go today. You guys have enjoyed this week's video. I hope that something in this video inspires you. I told you about the walk and everything, so we're going to be picking that back up. I already did my first 4 days this week, so we're going to pick it back up on Monday. Oh, one of the things I did forget to mention, guys, because I feel like this is very important. Let me click you guys on here. I feel like this is very important. I know that sometimes we don't want to do certain workouts because we just simply don't want to do them, right? However, what I found to be very beneficial for me is to do lifting and cardio. So cardio, again, taking walks, running, jogging, whatever, elliptical, bike, I believe that's considered to be cardio, those type of activities. However, in conjunction to that, it's very important to do your dumbbell workouts, lifting, doing squats, things like that. Because when you're trying to bulk and lose fat at the same time, you need a balance. You need a balance between the two. You need to build muscle, but you need to lose the fat. You need to tighten everything up, you know, because when I was doing just strictly only lifting, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see, you know. But I find that now I'm combining the two. It is helping me, and I'm seeing a difference rather than just lifting alone. All right, guys, so that's my rant for today. I'll see you guys next week. So stay blessed out there in the streets. Make sure you treat others kindly. God willing, I will see you guys in the next video and talk to you later. All right, bye.
Fusion, that's the line, no illusion. If it's chaos, intrusion, man-made false conclusion.